Well, good evening, fans. We are live here, t3i.info, the third intermission.blogspot.com, coming to you live from the media dining room here in Toyota Center, following the Aeros 5-2 win over San Antonio tonight. Another big in-division victory for the Aeros, who are now 3-2-0 on the season for a total of 6 points. And from now, there's still one more game going on in Abbotsford, BC, but for now the Aeros are in fourth place in the division. Just wanted to kick this one off by saying very classy move by the organization tonight to give former Aeros beat writer Scott Kaiser a moment of silence before the game. As most of you know, he passed away early this week, so I wanted to at least give a shout out to the Aeros for that classy move today. Well, on to the game today. Al Montoya seemed to steal a little bit of the show tonight, the goaltender for the Rampage, who John will tell you about tonight. Montoya was a star?
Yeah, if there was a star of the game, if there was a turning point in the game, it was Al Montoya and his acting ability in the second period. He was called for two penalties, I forget, and then after with the 5-3 power play going on, he took a dive onto the ice like he'd been. I think it was Craig Weller was bumped into him, and Montoya fell flat face first onto the ice, was like out for, acting like he was like flat out for like 30, 40 seconds or so, just, you know, like he was dead. And so, and then the Aeros come back and score the goal, make it 2-2. That tied the game. From that point on, the Aeros seemed to be in total charge of the game.
Yep, that was a momentum shift.
And the 5-3 power play was started with Max Nareau up high, fired down a shot to Salvatore. I think. We're not sure if it bounced off the pipe and back to DeSalvatore, or if Montoya got it blocked in some way. But DeSalvatore got the puck, fed it to Zingoni, who in a wide open net stuck it in there. The 2-2 game, and the Aeros were gone from there.
Right, that was the 2-2 goal that I guess it was.
Yeah, made it 2-2.
That goal was huge because the Aeros needed to get back in the game. They took advantage of a little bit of sloppiness by the Rampage. They've been doing a lot of traveling. They played twice in Abbotsford, then they flew over to Cleveland and down to Houston. So it was good to take control of this game at that key point, and they did that.
Yeah.
Gunderson, that's another guy, got the goal early in the third period on a booming slap shot from the point, just 53 seconds into the third period. That was a huge goal for him, not only his first AHL goal, but it's a game-winning goal for him. And you know, talk about what he talked about after the game tonight.
Well, he talked about the importance of the goals. It got the Aeros the lead early in the third period, and everybody just kind of suspected that was going to be the first team to score in the third period was going to be the team to win the game, because they would have the momentum from that point on. And so it wasn't really It wasn't really him getting the goal. He was so happy. Getting his first goal, he was happy about it. It was getting the goal to seal the game.
Right, and that's what non-selfish players will say. And of course, he's going to feel a lot of joy. You saw him with the puck after the game, and he still wasn't quite sure what he was going to do with it. But it was good to see him get that. And then finally, Duncan Milroy is a guy that he and I think Anton Hudobin kind of get lost in the shuffle tonight. Hudobin, another solid game. Only one bad mistake where he gets out of position on Perot's goal, or I'm sorry, on the Brett McLean goal that gave the Rampage a tie there. And Milroy, first 2 goals of the season, probably his second one, the empty netter, was more impressive because he was getting hit and he's diving.
Yeah, he was tripped around.
Nice goal.
Tripped around center ice. He's falling. He had the puck. He just kind of shoved the puck towards the goal, and it just slid on in.
And that's sealed up a very big win for the Aeros tonight. And tomorrow night, Saturday, which you'll be seeing this tomorrow. The Texas Stars are in town for the 3rd time already this season, and that's another big game because they're playing well. They lost to the Aeros last weekend on Saturday and then just came right back with a 2-0 shutout over Grand Rapids on Wednesday. So we'll probably get another shot of Matt Climby, who lost in the shootout last weekend. So we hope to see most of you back here tomorrow night for the Aeros game against the Texas Stars. This is Andrew Ferraro and John Royal coming from you live for the third intermission.blogspot.com.
Go Cougs!